Good triumphs over evil in every aspect. Harry Potter is a good wizard. In fact, he's the chosen one because of who Harry Potter's parents are. He has automatically been passed down the power that they had. Voldemort, who is considered the bad wizard, wants the power that Harry Potter has. So he's willing to do whatever he has to do to try and kill Harry Potter. So in the end, Harry Potter is considered the good guy. In today's world, the government is considered the bad guy. It's all over the news and in the newspaper on how the government is screwing the people over. Nothing seems to be going right in our world, and the government just seems money hungry. The people are considered good people because we think we know what's best for us. In this world today, good triumphs over evil in pretty much every aspect of the world. Television, movies, music, acting. So when will the media kind of see that it looks like evil has actually taken over?
Hi, my name is Nikisha and I'm reporting from MLA, and my fallacy assignment is Money Gets You Girls. Why is it that all and most famous athletes and music artists get all the edges? Today in our world, the slogan Money Gets You Girls is a reasonable fact, although it's not necessarily a good thing, but in our eyes, and the eyes of the fans, it is. The way it's demonstrated makes it look as if it's that simple, but there's more to it that's unexposed. For instance, the reality show Flavor of Love, featuring the famous Flavor Flav, is about a group of 20 women who are in competition to be the last one standing to win Flavor of Love's heart. Although the women are claiming they love him, they really don't. They just pretend to get the fame, the publicity, and the money. It's never actually what they make it seem it's about. There's always a twist. And another example is the movie Lottery Ticket, where Bow Wow plays Kevin, who lives in the projects, and he's blind to the fact that his close friend Stacy is really in love with him and likes him, but he's going for a girl who doesn't like him, but he likes her. The feeling's not mutual until he wins the lottery for $370 million. And then all of a sudden she's head over heels for him. On the outside world, it looks and sounds good when the slogan "Money Gets You Girls" is used. Although it's a false statement because those girls are usually fake and gold diggers.
Hi, I'm Tyler and I'm reporting from MLA, and my topic is media is balanced. The newspapers can affect consumers by the different sections in the news. The sports section can be bigger than the weather section. I say this because there are consumers out in the world that like sport news better than weather stories, but people would think that other people would want to know what's going on in the weather. I say this because people will go crazy over Sports Illustrated magazines and About Time magazines. The weather on the news can also be unfair to us people when we want to make plans to go camping, and we may think the weather will be nice because that's what the weather person would tell us. They could tell us it will be sunny, and then when the day comes it will start raining, and us people don't like that.
Hi, my name is Cameron. I'm recording for MLA on the media fallacy of horrorcore music and other productions causing problems in society and causing gang problems. I believe this statement is untrue based on myself. I'm considered a juggalo. A juggalo is a family held together by music, same values, and how we're seen by other people. The term is generally seen as a fan of psychopathic records or ICP. The police requirements for a group to be considered a gang is it has to be a group of 3 or more people, do illegal things, that follow a symbol. I think this is unfair. I did a couple interviews, and I think it's cool to see other people's opinions.
Do you know what horrorcore music is?
Hardcore?
Horrorcore.
Horrorcore. No, I guess it would have to do with something like really scary music.
Pretty much. Do you know what horrorcore music is?
What?
Do you know what horrorcore music is?
I was out here.
Have you heard the bands Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, Blaze, Potluck, Cottonmouth Kings, Esham, Tech Nine?
No. No.
Okay, do you know what Juggalo is?
What?
Do you know what Juggalo is?
Juggalo?
Yeah.
No.
Do you think it's a fair way to label a gang as 3 or more people that follow a symbol that do illegal things?
I wouldn't call it a gang, but I would call it like a clique.
But do you think that's a fair way to label someone as a gang?
No.
Okay, what's the difference between like just a clique and a gang? What's like your opinion difference?
I think that a clique is just somebody who forms together to do stuff like for one cause or one, thing or one movement. And a gang is like somebody who commits violent acts or,
Well, like what's the difference between like a clique that commits violent acts and like a gang that commits violent acts?
The difference?
Yeah.
I don't think there is a difference there if they both commit the same crimes.
And then what's your opinion on people like that?
I would say they just like to listen to the type of music they want to listen to and do whatever they want, but I wouldn't call it a gang.
And in media, they've been trying to label that as a gang. Do you think that's fair?
No.
This is Carrie reporting for MLA. In most of the states in America, it is illegal for gay people to get married. New York is the largest state where gay people can get married in. On the internet and in newspapers, you see a lot about the debate of if gay marriage should be legal in more states. Because of the fact that it's illegal in most states, it makes some people believe that being straight is a normal way to be. In the movies that we see, mostly all of them have people that are heterosexual. In the movie Valentine's Day, there are a lot of heterosexual characters. There's a gay person in the movie, but you don't find out until the end that he's gay. So people seeing it, they would probably just assume that he was heterosexual at first. I think that people shouldn't be judged for who they want to be with and who they love.
Hi, my name is Michi Anderson, here with my teacher, Mr. Polly from MLA. Talking about crime. I think crime out of control is a fallacy because I can't walk home without seeing one police officer in my neighborhood. And they're always out trying to get me in trouble. Here's some thoughts from Mr. Polly. Well, I'm going to ask him some questions. What is your definition of crime?
My definition of crime is anything you do that's against the law.
Do you think crime is out of control?
Tricky question, Michi. I know how you probably feel. You don't see crime in your neighborhood, all you see is cops. But for me, when I turn on the news, all I see is news about crime, about violent acts that have occurred, about illegal stuff that's going around in my neighborhood. So, do I think it's out of control? From my perspective, it is.
Do you think news reports over-exaggerate their stories and make you a little nervous to walk around in your own neighborhood?
That's key. I think you're right. I think that if I actually looked at my neighborhood walking down the street, I'd rarely see anything. I've lived in the Minneapolis area for over 7 years. The only thing that's ever happened to me is my wife's car was broken into.
So I looked up this picture. So I looked up crime is out of control on Google, and I found this.
Is that a seagull?
Yeah.
Robbing a convenience store?
Yeah. Do you think crime is out of control now?
No, I think that's a good point. I think they over-exaggerate a lot.
When I'm on Facebook, I see stories about young kids getting bullied, and they commit suicide. Does that make you think crime is out of control?
Well, the question that crime is out of control, is bullying out of control? I think that's the way that those stories are being told. Is bullying a crime, though? I know there's a
So do
lot
you
of...
think bullying is a crime or not?
I don't know. I think you could classify it either one. I guess it depends on what the bullying is like. I think the way that they're presenting it, they're probably over-exaggerating. But is there times in which bullying is serious and needs to be attended to? Yeah, I think so.
No, I think if bullying got that serious, I'd have people already in there by that time, but people just don't talk about it. Well, I don't think crime is out of control, and we're done here for now. Thanks, guys. Peace.
One time for your mind, 2 times for the haters, right? Cause they can't take a hint, and they can't take a fight, cause they'll know we'll win all day, all night. It was all bad, but still in my